Alright, before y'all even see the interview, I'm gonna let y'all know some of the questions I had came up with. I had informed her of beforehand, so but I did try to keep the interview as authentic as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's like one or two questions that she didn't know that I put on there. So if like a part looked like she didn't know what to say, it probably was that question and shit. But word to everything I love. I bring her in here right now. She in there cleaning. I ain't make her say nothing. This is all factual from her perspective. Um, I ain't no persuading. Nah, I told her just be real. Say what you remember. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy it. And like, share, subscribe, all that. Arieana, where are you from?
Springfield, Mass.
Springfield, Mass?
Yeah.
Massachusetts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting. Where's some of the places you lived at growing up in Springfield, Mass? Name all of them if you the ones you can remember actually.
Damn, there was a lot. Near Gansett Street.
Mm-hmm.
That was bad.
Talk up.
Dickinson. Fort Pleasant.
Fort Pleasant.
Yeah, that was the worst one.
That was the worst one?
Yeah.
Rose.
Let's see. Hollywood Street. I used to live by Eastern Ave. On Nelson Avenue.
Nelson Ave?
Yeah.
So, are those all the places you lived or just all the places you remember?
Most of the places I remember.
Well, growing up, what would you consider to be the worst one that you lived at?
Definitely Fort Pleasant.
Fort Pleasant?
Uh-huh.
What was Fort Pleasant like?
It was bad. We had mice, we had roaches, we had dead cats in our basement. There was mold in the house. It was abandoned and it was foreclosed and we didn't even know.
It was foreclosed?
Yeah, it was a foreclosed house that we were living in. We were paying somebody rent who didn't even own the house.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then once we figured that we were paying someone rent that didn't own the house, the bank bought the house. And then they had to pay for us to live in hotels for a few months.
Damn.
Yeah, they paid for our food, our hotels, every day, everything.
Okay. Shit. Well, so that's the worst out of all the places you lived at?
Yeah. Next is by Eastern Ave.
And what was it like over there?
Very rigid and ghetto.
Rigid and ghetto?
Yeah. Hear gunshots, you see needles everywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, and I could vouch for all of that because I'm from Springfield, but I'm not going to put my 2 cents in. This is about you. But if you from Springfield, you know Fort Pleasant is the hood, and you know Eastern Ave is the hood. You know those is the trenches. So, yeah, it's interesting for people to find out that you actually come from. I mean, obviously, you was in the streets, but you grew up in poverty too. You wasn't. A lot of the people who hear your music, they don't know that. That's why on the independent dope shit, you see how people was commenting on you saying the N word when you didn't even mean it like that.
Mm-hmm.
See, if they would have grew up in Springfield, they would have knew there was no offense meant by it. Because everybody in Springfield is really no, not to say there isn't any, but there's really no racism there. Like, everybody knows the bottom is the bottom. You know what I'm saying? White, black, Spanish, Arab, they all see each other downtown in Springfield and there's no issues. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let them know you come from, you come from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't grow up pretty. pretty.
All right, now to move on past that subject. What's the next question? Oh yeah, how did you grow up? What was your childhood like?
Very abusive.
Abusive?
Yeah, physically and mentally.
Sheesh, like what?
We used to get beat up by my uncle with everything you could think of. Wires, hangers, belts, to a point where we had like whelps on our skin. Because my mom, all she does is yell. She don't know how to control us. So we didn't have discipline growing up. We kind of just did whatever we wanted, for the most part. We just weren't allowed out the house, or at least I wasn't. I had to watch all my mom's kids, so.
Oh, so you weren't allowed out of the house as a kid?
No.
And I am so thankful for that. Look at
Yeah.
that. Now you know what I told her, yo? I told her, yo, if you was allowed out the house before I met you, yo, you probably would have been like all your friends. Well, not all her friends. I say all her friends because she got new friends and shit. But most of her friends from childhoods are hoes, bro. They got multiple bodies and they got. I mean, it's like some of them calm down and shit. Like they calm now, but I mean, you fuck mad niggas, you fuck mad niggas. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't hang out with her friends, so I thank God for that because I got to take her virginity. You know what I'm saying? I got the honors. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, it's not about me. Back to you. So you said you grew up. You had to watch all your mom's kids all the time.
Yeah, every day my mom would leave for like hours. She'd be like, "Oh, I'm just going to the store."
Did she
The
ever?
whole day goes by.
Damn. So you basically was like the parent to your younger siblings,
Yeah,
and you're the oldest
yeah, out of 6.
out of 6.
Mhm.
How old did you used to be when you were watching them?
Very young. Like, I want to say it started off at like 12, 11.
Watching 5 younger kids?
Yeah.
Whoa, you had no childhood, bro. Sheesh. That's crazy. Well, I don't want to dig too deep into that just because of, the case and all that. But next, what age did you meet Razor?
15? Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, how did you meet Razor?
I was on the phone with one of my friends. And he happened to be at her house. I didn't know who he was.
Talk louder. That plane.
Oh, sorry. But I was talking to my friend on the phone, and he was at her house. And when she was talking to me, he was in the background saying, "Who's that? Who's that?" And she didn't want to tell him who it was.
She didn't want to tell me. She didn't want to tell me. Like, why who that?
She didn't want to tell him who it was. So, I don't know if you were trying to grab her phone or whatever to talk to me. I can't remember, but you kept asking her, "Oh, what's her name? Who is that?" So then I said my name over the phone, and he had looked me up on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think we already had each other as friends, right?
Yeah, I just didn't know, like, because we had mutual friends, like, you know what I'm saying? You went to what, Forest Park, I went to Kylie, so we had mutual friends, but we didn't know each other.
Yeah. And then he had commented on one of my statuses about me cutting my hair. He said some shit, like, "Oh no, don't do it."
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Okay, hold on, what's the next one? Okay, so, how did you get pregnant?
I skipped school one day to go meet Raekwon. I was living on Denton Circle. That's by, where is that by?
Carew.
Yeah, by Carew Street. I lived over there. But anyways, I had walked all the way from there to Knox Street. It was winter time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was winter. It was really cold. And I had walked all the way there and met him. I had went to go see him the day after his birthday because I was supposed to skip school on his birthday, but I couldn't. So I skipped the next day and went. And we went to Frankie's basement or whatever. And it was mad cool down there. We had a little electric heater down there.
Yo, word to mother, bro. Yo, we had we was dead ass freezing cold. Yo, it was crazy, bro. Like the heater wasn't even helping, bro. My toes felt like they was like frostbite. Like they was like oh, bro. Yeah, we both agree we would never do no shit like that again. But we was young and stupid, bro. Word to mothers.
So yeah, we went down there. There was a mattress. We did what we did, and then long story short, I ended up pregnant.
Facts.
Yep.
And for all the sucker ass niggas out here, let me ask you a question, Nina. Throughout one time when you told me you were pregnant, did I ever tell you to get an abortion?
No.
Never. Not once ever said that. Never.
And I was young too. I was 15.
Bro, she was 15. I was 17 then.
Yeah.
17. Never once said, yo, you had to get an abortion, bro. That's what you call a stand-up nigga. Man, y'all niggas don't know about that, you know what I'm saying? But, hold on, what's next?
After I got pregnant with Kaden, I was still living on Denton. Raekwon was living on Knox Street.
Squad out. Oh shit, I'm about to crash trying to report. Squad out here, the dogs out. They lurking around trying to hit a cat.
I told these niggas how to take over transpires. I know I spit that fire as soon as it turn the beat. Walking in the winter, warm and cozy with my heat. They praying for the day that raise a fall, nigga dream on. I made myself a name to put my whole fucking team.
Who the boys? Keisha. You can't let them know. Damn, you can't see. Man's younger than me with gray hairs. Shit is wild.
Crazy.
That's how I'm gonna be.
I ain't getting no ball, but I'm still out here fresh fuck that big bitch, she down fuck, I'm in Cooper, I'm in truck, I'm so strong, my eyes shut, real shit that I live though, been about my bitch hoe, these niggas like 5'9", me I'm more like shit folk, I should have my clip.
Shut up, everybody. Oh, I burnt his ass. Look, this chicken was too hot for him.
This sauce is like fucking Chinese mustard, bro. This is... Yeah, right, nigga. I'll come over there right now, nigga, and tear your shit up right now, nigga. Where you at? Where you at, nigga?
Oh yeah, you just turn back here. Yeah. Yeah, funny nigga, what the fuck you doing? Catch you in the hood, I can put it to him. Squad, fuck a son, not a nice block. Fuck a bay block, that nigga's eyes blocked. My niggas ballin' real good. I gotta see everybody, Where everybody at? Hold that. If we in that night, bitch, nigga, hold that. Yeah, everybody turned up. Everybody turned up. Everybody turned. Turn up. What?
Nah, I just do it for the niggas that are trying to see a million for they dime. What up?
Yo, stop playing, brother. I record your ass. You gotta take this report. For me? Yeah, I'm not.
And he had got kicked out of his grandma's house on Knox Street, so he had moved to Belmont at his aunt's house. He had started living at his aunt's house after getting kicked out of his grandma's house on Belmont. So Don't handle mine, please. My phone is not like yours.
You look so ratchet. And you look so pretty. Go on. The hell is wrong with you?
Kaden's nosy.
You brought us here.
She knows me.
Did you tell her his name? Maybe she's come closer.
No.
It's been a long time. You always did it. His eyes. Don't be afraid. All that will be
You don't put your face in there.
That's not how you do it, guy. Give me.
Jose Cucumiru. This year.
You can have me none. There no more. Yo.
There's been a miracle. The vigilantes have been causing us so much trouble.
I think he knows.
They're the test subjects. Those itty-bitty monsters.
He's trying to drink it like it's his bottle.
You claim he is, but that's unlikely.
Talk, Kaden.
Let's make a movie Spike Lee. I'm buying out the bar. Bottles on me. Everything's on me. Everything's on me. Everything's on me. Everything's on me.
Well, that's because I didn't check in at the clubhouse, because if I had, I'd have to spend 30 minutes talking to that caddy trying to sell one of his amazing investment opportunities. November 2nd?
You know, I wasn't going to school. I had like kind of stopped going to school, being pregnant and all, because I wanted to be near him. So I would go over there, but when he was living there, like had no hot water, like the house was just bad. So he used to have to either walk to Knox Street to take showers, or he would come to my house on his moped, or I would pick him up so he could come take a shower. I would do his laundry for him.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. I used to go all the way over there just to take a shower. I ain't had no
And
hot
then
water.
we would sneak some things in.
Facts. Right, yo, because her mom never wanted to let me stay over, bro. Like, she always, oh, y'all can't be in the room together.
Yeah, my mom was
Bro,
mad
she's
strict.
already pregnant, bro. She's already
Even
pregnant,
when he would
bro.
come over and be in my room, I'll try to have the door shut. She won't want the door shut, or she'll like tell my little brothers and sisters to go in there with us. Like,
Yeah, like, bro, she already pregnant. What can happen? Like, what we got? Hold on. What's next?
He would come over my house a lot when I lived on Denton Circle, because my mom, she would never let me sleep over at his house, even though I was already pregnant. She just wouldn't allow it. And she wouldn't allow him to sleep over my house either. But then, after a while, I started sleeping over his house anyways, because my mom, she always says something, but she didn't follow through, so. I started sleeping over his house on Belmont, and I would be there a lot. Cause I
The
wasn't
weekends.
Really, yeah.
You used to come over on the weekends.
Yeah, but I would come over during the week too sometimes, because I really didn't go to school. Like, I just wanted to be with him, so. But I would sleep over. When I slept over, most of the time I would be sleeping, like, during the day and the night, because he would be out in the streets making money if we weren't having sex, you know, so. Or if he wasn't playing 2K or working on his music, but, yeah.
Facts. Facts. So, did you ever go back to school?
Yeah, I did. Raekwon started making me go back to school after I had Kaden, because I missed a lot of school. I had a lot of shit to catch up on, so I did that. I went to Putnam, so I had to catch up on vocational and regular schoolwork, so it was like double work.
I'm still mad you didn't finish. Yo, she was in cosmetology. I told her to keep going to get her cosmetology license, and she didn't think she would need it. Now here she is. Well, we're gonna get into what you do now later on in the video, but it's just crazy because that cosmetology thing would fit perfectly into your profession right now.
Yeah, I know. I should have finished my hours. I missed too much school though. I was playing around, worried about him, not worried about school.
Yeah, right. I used to force you to go to school, guy.
Yeah, you did, but
Your ass is always telling,
I
I'm
didn't
tired.
really care about school, especially after I learned that school don't mean shit, because, you know, he taught me a lot of shit. So after I started realizing that all that shit you learn in school, you're not using it, it's like, school.
Facts. Facts. But you did end up getting your diploma?
Yeah, I did graduate on time. Every teacher, everybody thought I wasn't going to graduate on time, and I still did. Thanks to Principal Johnson. You that nigga. But yeah.
Okay. And so after you graduated school, how was it? What did you do after that?
I started working at a pizza shop. It was under the table. Where was it? On Boston Road? Yeah, on Boston Road at $7 an hour.
$7 an hour.
That's what I started off with. Yep. And if I wasn't with Caden, I was doing that.
Facts. So why hasn't you and Razor been in a committed relationship?
I was very immature. I had a lot of growing up to do. I still got some, but I matured a lot since back then.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like, yo, if y'all seen the old her, you wouldn't even like, bro, you'd be like, what the hell? Two different people.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it?
Oh, no, I mean, there was a lot of stuff.
No, you don't gotta go deep. I'm just saying, like, is that the
yeah, it's
the pinnacle of it?
Yeah. I used to lie about stupid ass shit, too.
Facts. She learning, though. She's growing. You know what I'm saying? I told her, the more she relates, because, look, you gotta explain to them, like, even though we both grew up in two different type of damaged families, but they were both damaged. So, like, I told her, like, the more she relates to her, to, like, where she came from, the less she's going to relate to me and vice versa. And it's like, now, like, when she goes around some of her old family or friends, they tell her she acts like me. But it's like, really, I take that at, like, you remember when your mom was like, oh, yeah, you started to act like Raekwon. I take that as, really, they're saying you're growing up, you're maturing. You're not acting like a child anymore. You actually are meaning what you say. You have substance behind your words. You're not just talking to talk. And if they don't understand that, they're just gonna take it as, oh, you act like Raekwon. No, really, it's just maturity.
It's also stuff they don't understand.
Facts.
Like, they don't understand how this works. That's why they are still where they're at, and we are where we are.
Facts. And look at where we started, though. Next question. How did you start getting involved in music videos?
When I used to sleep over, when I used to sleep over his house on Belmont, he had gotten a Mac Mini, and he started doing music videos on it, and I would just watch him every single night, or whenever he was home, if he wasn't out in the streets making money, I would just be watching him do all that, recorded music, all that, every day. I think that was after I had Caden, right? Or did you do that before?
What, videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that since I was like, way before.
Yeah, so.
I think you just started watching,
time.
You probably started watching when you started coming around.
Yeah. I think the first video that I started to really try to get interested is after you did Like That, wasn't it? Because we lived in that house on the corner.
I doubt it. That's late, bro. That's yeah. And you're right on the house.
When I really started to learn how to do it on Final Cut.
Bro, Hollywood Street, you were shooting my videos, correct?
Yeah, but I wasn't editing. I didn't start doing that till we lived in that White House on the corner.
Okay, yeah, might have been that. Yeah. Okay,
I was
yeah.
watching you all that time, but I never actually tried it.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you're right. Okay, so how did you get involved with the music?
Bitches sneak this and ain't got nothing to do. Why you worried about me now? I ain't got a clue. Is it cause you wanna be me, girl? You must got the flu. Must be sick in the head, you can't fit in these shoes. Don't get geeked up, pick your feet up. A real nigga know he got himself a keeper. Said don't get geeked up, think shit sweet, huh? That fire in me, girl, I'm hotter than a heater.
He said don't get geeked up, about to re-up. I told her mama if she want me, gotta keep up. Cause I can't slow down, I'm about to speed up. Look, this is just my first form, call me Freezer. Now call me infamous, the legend from the home of Smith and Wesson. Nigga 24/7, I be grinding, ain't no resting. Cause I told them ain't no stopping, tell the rap game it's a robbery. This shit was not an option, now I do this, it's inside of
It
me.
be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people hating on us whenever we start to escalate. Hang around Razor and never know how to operate. Why you acting weird, bitch? You do not intimidate. These niggas always frontin' and these bitches always bluffing. Now I think I'm onto something. Y'all ain't part of this discussion. Me and Razor got y'all jumping, hit you hard like a concussion. Road to riches, see me rushing, shooting for RZ Productions.
Damn, I love this instrumental, I ain't into solving riddles. Tell me if we got an issue, I can fight and not two pistols. I'm just on the road to riches, on a fucking mission. Ain't got time for no collisions, ain't no guessing, ain't no ifing. Cause that clock still ticking in my palm, still itching. Niggas lied to my face, told me I am not gifted, but I am not tripping. Had to write what I'm supposed to be, and I do not listen to niggas who try provoking me.
Bitches try provoking me, jealousy opposing me. Listening to Razor got me right where I'm supposed to be. Interesting to say that I'm beyond them girls that laughed at me. Cause they ain't multi-talented and none of them as bad as me.
Ain't a nigga fast as me, that's why these niggas mad at me. There is no comparisons, my enemies are casualties. Multi-talented, them niggas wishing they was half of me. And right after we done, I hit her with that fatality. I'm trying.
Music.
I mean, Raekwon's always doing his music every day, so I would just see him doing it all the time. It's always been something I was interested in as a kid, but I never really thought about doing it. But I would just see him doing it all the time. And then I started listening. Well, growing up, I listened to a lot of Ariana Grande, and I still do now. I love her. She's amazing. And then I started listening to Bad Baby. Everybody talks shit about her, but this song had came on that I listened to called what was it? Oh, Geeked Up. I had heard Geeked Up by her, and that shit just, it went hard. And then I had Raekwon listen to it, and he was like, yo, we should do this.
Nah, but tell them my initial reaction when you first told me to listen to some Bad Baby.
Nah, he didn't want to listen to it. He was like, nah, I'm not listening to this shit.
But word the mothers, thing about me, I'm not a hater. If I hear good music, I'ma say it's good music. I used to think the same thing about Cardi B because she came out as a stripper. So when people was talking about her music, I was like, no, I'm not listening to no fucking Cardi B.
Then I showed him that song.
Yeah.
What was it?
Then she showed me Bodak Yellow, and I'm like, oh shit. You said this is who? This is Cardi B? For in the middle, she said, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. I said, oh shit, nah, she nice. But same thing with Bad Baby. She alright, you know what I'm saying? She got her style.
She's gonna do.
Yeah, I believe it.
Crazy.
She make good music. But
people hate on her.
so yeah, what was the first song you ever recorded?
Oh, the first song I ever recorded? Oh yeah, we did do a song before that one.
I know it. I'm just asking you.
It was a remix of Lil Durk and who was it? The other person that was on it, Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I forgot what the song is called. Wait, I'm picking up. Oh shit, guy, can you wait?
No, you supposed to know your music.
Usually I remember, but This is distracting me.
What, the
The
beat?
music that's on, yeah. I can't really.
So let me
think.
change the beat. I don't even know why this beat's playing. Or I could just.
Oh, it's called How I Know.
You just see me typing it, bro.
No, I word
Yeah,
to
you definitely
no,
did. You definitely
Word
just.
to everything.
Guys, she definitely see me typing on my phone, guys, and she's like, "Oh, it's called How I Know."
No,
Yes,
words
guys.
everything.
Yeah.
I definitely was not even looking at the TV or your phone. You can check the camera.
Alright.
You can check the camera. Yeah, we did the song.
I know you gon' ride for me. No, you won't lie to me. Ain't no time to fight with you, yeah, yeah.
I know if I'm right for you. Know if you're right for me. Go stick by the side of me, yeah, yeah.
Put my life on the line for this. I want you to grind with me. Ain't no wasting time, baby, yeah, yeah.
Always keeping it real for me. The future is real sunny. These bitches is real funny. Said I made it this far. Tell me why would I stop? Had a couple fake friends trying to take what I got. They be praying that I slip, but I promise I'm not. And when it comes to you, my heart is unlocked. Yeah, met a real nigga, he put game on me. People say I switched up, I'm not the same old me. All the success bringing pain on me. Looking in the mirror, see his name on me. I was 10 years old, remember I ain't have shit. Leveled up my mental, found an exit. See, yeah, I've been alive, but I did not live until I got my mind right now, my life lit.
I know you gon' ride for me. No, you won't lie to me. Ain't no time to fight with you, yeah, yeah.
I know if I'm right for you, know if you're right for me. Go stick by the side of me, yeah, yeah.
Put my life on the line for this. I want you to grind with me. Ain't no wasting time, baby, yeah, yeah.
Always keeping it real for me. The future is real sunny. These bitches is real funny,
Yeah, yeah. I know you won't switch on me. Just know if you stick, we creating big stories. Sure, he's nice with the cam. I think that's history. And she listen when I speak. Them bitches big salty. Niggas,
Yo, and you know what's crazy, yo? I told her, like, if that was the first song we would have came out with, people would have felt her different, bro. They would have, like, not that anything was wrong with Geeked Up, but that type of song is just a turned up, it's like a turned up energy, you know, type of song. This is like a feely song. You know, people would have seen you in a different light. Like, you know, but I tell people the same thing, though. Like, you can't judge somebody based off one song. Like, okay, you came in, bitches sneak this and ain't got nothing to do. So they gonna, okay, so they might try to judge you off that. But really, they don't know you. That just could have been how you was feeling that day or when you heard the beat. You could have, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell them, don't try to label someone based off of a song they do, because we all have emotions, bro. We're all human. You might wake up one day mad. You might wake up one day happy, sad, scared, whatever. But it's not permanent. You know what I'm saying? None of it, it's all emotions. So you can't judge someone off a song because that song was recorded in the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's my point in saying all this. But what's the next question? Hold up. What's the next question? Okay, what age did you get your first apartment at?
I was 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
Okay. So how was it having your first apartment?
It was fun at first.
Wait, it was just your apartment or?
No. It was me, Razor, and my cousin, Alexis. We had all put in. I mean, Raekwon mostly put in to get the, put for the down payment for the apartment, but, it was all three of us at first.
And then what happened?
And then, Alexis had left, and, you know, it was just us. It was nice for a while, but shit was too expensive. We had a 2-bedroom and we're paying $11.25 a month. For it, so it just became too stressful, having to pay all that money. Couldn't do nothing. We were always broke if it wasn't for the apartment. So we decided that we were gonna move back to my mom's house, so we could save some money, spend some money, you know, take a trip or whatever. We thought that that was a good plan. So then we moved back in with my mom, and then I stopped working for a while. And then I started getting another job, and I was making money, and then issues started happening in the house. People being jealous, acting ways that they don't really mean. You know how family is. And then
No, don't put that in there.
what? Why?
Don't put that. That's too deep. I ain't gonna touch it too much. 'Cause I might get offended, bro. We leave that for a different day. Just touch on like we're gonna leave some of that out just for the matters of the case and shit. But next question. What made you want to do lashes?
Wait. I'm trying to remember exactly what did though. Because I used to see Sonia doing it, but I used to want to do that before I saw her doing it. But then when I saw her doing it, I was like, yo, I really want to do this.
It just motivated you when you see her doing it.
If other people can do it that I know, why can't I?
Yeah.
And I'm interested in shit like that. So, I had bought some stuff. I spent like $200-300. I think it was closer to $300 on some stuff, and then I just started doing them. And I sucked at first. I'm not the best now either. Like, I'm not the best, but I'm getting better. I've only been doing it for, I want to say like 6 months. I think. And I've done a lot of lashes.
Would you say you made back twice as much as you spent the first time buying lashes?
Definitely. More than that.
Would you say 3 times?
Yeah.
Look at that. She's a hustler. Ask about it. She's a hustler.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like therapeutic for me. So, I mean, if I didn't need money, I would do it for free. But you know,
facts. That's how I feel about videos.
It's an easy way to get money. So everybody wants their lashes. Girls want to look cute. I got you.
Yo, and honestly, like I want to let my point of view on this be known. Like me being who I am, I tell her all the time, and I always told her like I've always supported her with her lashes. And honestly, didn't I before you started? I told you should do it too.
Yeah, you were telling me I should do it. But
I just don't I just don't like the fact me being such a person who values authenticity so much. The fact of girls, you know, well, I don't care about girls. Other girls do, but you know, like, not even really about the money. It's about the money, but it's more so like wanting to put something on your face in order to feel better about yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I usually don't say anything because I don't want to get in the line of her work, you know, and mess up what she got going on. But I just want to give y'all my stance on that. Like, she knows I be talking to her about it all the time. Look at these damn eyelashes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I learned to tolerate that just for her because at the end of the day, that's her hustle and that's something she came up with on her own without me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that go. But what's the next question? Was you always that beautiful?
No.
No?
I used to actually get bullied in school, especially when I went to Forest Park. I got bullied like crazy. Nobody fucked with me. I was just this ugly little girl. But then I dyed my hair in 8th grade for the first time. It was when that trend was going on, black and blonde. Everyone who had black and blonde was cute. So I went ahead and did it, and I started getting clout, especially on Facebook. And in school too, obviously. Like, the boys started paying more attention to me, which was stupid. Like, I can't believe dyeing your hair does that, like just one little thing like that. But yeah, no, I wasn't always this pretty.
Cause a lot of niggas is followers. Same
Now
thing with girls. Yeah, exactly. See, I seen it in you before, you know what I'm saying? And just like you seen it in me when everybody else wanted to act blind to what I'm doing. Like, people just be being followers, bro. Yeah. That's all. Cause now look at them, all the niggas on your back. On your back. They on your back. They
and
wish.
I'd be like, remember that joke you said about me back in 2014?
Facts.
Yeah. Nah.
Facts. Like, what happened? Where that energy at? But okay. What's the last question? So what do you plan on doing going forward? As of right now, you stand as a woman who, you do eyelashes. Can't you make mixtape covers?
Yeah.
You made mine's the Backtracks Part 1.
Backtracks, yeah.
She made the Backtracks Part 1 mixtape cover. She hasn't did it in a while, but I'm pretty sure if she like gets to it again, yeah, she can learn it all over. So she does mixtape covers. You passed your test for a firearms instruction class too, huh?
Yeah. I'm about to get my gun license soon.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So you got your diploma. Yeah, what's next from here? You do lashes, you shoot videos, you make music, you edit videos. You know what I'm saying? What's next? Well, what's your goal? What are you heading for?
My goals is to really have my own company, like real company, where I'm getting so many customers. Online company with like makeup, lashes, like stuff like that. My own products.
To be your own boss, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. And I also want to, model. Model for brands that I like, and also sponsor brands that I like. Not, how like a lot of famous people, they'll like sponsor brands and people just pay them. Nah, I want to be one of those people who actually sponsor shit that I like.
That you liked
before
before you were actually as big as you are. Those type of brands. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And ones that people like, if I wouldn't use it, I wouldn't tell people to use it. Because why would I do that?
Right.
So.
Okay, so basically, your end goal plan is to be an entrepreneur, your own boss, and just enjoy life.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. I'm glad you let RZ Productions interview you, and best of luck with all your what do you call that word? You're not what it's like you're not ventures. Ventures, is it ventures? I think it's ventures, right? It's ventures. Best of luck with all your ventures. Okay. Anything else I want to say? I think we covered everything, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, stay tuned.